Hello. Oh, I'm on the blanket. Hello. How is everybody doing? Welcome to the Monday night reading club. I, however, have no clue what I'm going to read. I finished the audiobook I started last year. So basically, I finished the last book of last year. So now I have to pick the first book of the new year. And I'm having a hard time. So you guys need to help me. It is probably best if it also has an audiobook. Because I have to work tomorrow, so then I can listen to it on the way back to work. And I think I only have 2 more rows to go in the scarf. This is the Stitch Witch project for December and November last year. I'm a bit behind, so I'd like to get this done. Obviously, I think I only need 2 or 3 rows before I'm completely done. So ideally, I could crochet this today while listening to a new audiobook. I think, I don't know if you can see, but this is obviously very pointy because it is just a square. And I think I want to sew that so that it isn't as squarey, if that makes sense. But otherwise, I like it. I have done the buttons, the buttonholes just now. So I have to probably 2 rows and then do the button. So that's good. Hello, Natalie. How are you doing? Just finished watching the Stitch Witches announcement and I'm excited. Me too. That's kind of why I want to finish this. So I can actually work on the January-February project. I still need to buy the pattern and I still need to see how many swatches I need and if I need more swatches. Hello, Nadim. How are you doing? I like that. Yeah, me too. It's Drops Charisma. And I wanted a sweater out of this. I bought a sweater's quantity. However, it is too itchy for me. I cannot do it. So, here we are with the scarf. I'm making dinner. I have to wait for the rice to cool down. So, perfect time for a chatty break. That is great. I'm listening to Quality Land, a German dystopian, and want to get as far as possible with my sweater. Oh, where are you? What bit are you working on? I'm very curious about sweaters, as always. Sweaters are my jam. Especially now it's snowing and stuff. Like, I'm so happy with my knitted sweaters and socks and scarves because otherwise I would have so cold. Hello, Kate. How are you doing? Just at dinner. Mike's gone off to work, so it's just Jack and me tonight. We'll probably watch something, but I did start Alice with a Y earlier. Nice. I have to start a new book. And I was kind of thinking The Animal Society too, but I don't know if I have the audiobook for it. It has to be something easy. I got sick yesterday after the live show. And this morning it looked like it was better. Then this afternoon it was not. So I don't think I can do book that requires a lot of brain space. Let me get the book, see if I can find the audio. think I tried to win Quality Land in the giveaway a bunch of times. Oh, really? I have not heard of it. So that is funny. The Forgotten Phoenix. Oh, it's an ebook. All right, that's unfortunate. Otherwise, I think it would be in the perfect book. Middle grade. You know, a sequel to a book that I loved. I think that would have been perfect. I'm hoping a second sleeve. Oh, that's good though. After that, just the cuffs and the collar. So close. It's a slow one, so definitely not gonna fit snap, but maybe with the sleeve. Yeah, and you know, take the time. Take the time you need. Like, it is not a fast craft, so that is fine. I started reading The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. I have heard of that one. I hope you enjoy it. Does anyone else have sound issues, or is it just me? I hope it's you. It is fine for me again, but this happened like in the last. I don't think it was a live show. I think it was the sprint as well. That some people could not hear me, and then most people could, luckily, and then they had to restart. Yeah, this. Like, it's very weird. It's gone entirely. It's back now. I don't know. I think it is YouTube being YouTube. I don't think it's on my side. My program tells me that I'm almost in red again. So you should hear me very clearly and very loudly. And I don't know how to fix it. I did now get a message reconnecting to OBS. I'm like, oh no, you're making me extremely anxious right now. It's also weird because my OBS has been connected to my YouTube for years now, but for some reason on my OBS connect to program, and I can just start it, and it starts fine, and then YouTube goes on. And I can see the live and everything. So it's clearly connected, but it doesn't see it anymore. I usually have to up quality on live. It's default to auto crop. Which is kind of weird because I can actually choose stuff in that too, in OBS. So yeah. I have high quality medium size on. And very fast. Yeah, 9020 by 180 resolution, so it should be fine. I don't think you can choose that on every program. And I'm not sure if you can choose it on StreamYard, for instance, but you can choose it on OBS. So, all right. Unfortunately, The Forgotten Phoenix does not have an audiobook. What else? What are you guys reading? I'm not gonna read Ali Hazelwood. I do not do romances. And I don't think dystopian is in the cards for me right now. So that is unfortunate. I cannot pick the IDs from those books that have been mentioned yet. I have The Raven and the Reindeer on audiobook. And it's snowing outside right now. And it's the Kingfisher. So that always feels like a good choice. I'm always anxious starting T Kingfisher though, because the chances that I only want to read T Kingfisher or Gothic Horror afterwards are immense. And there's at least one middle grade I need to read this month. Still the right set of my 2026 Bujo. Oh, I still have to do that too. I did not have the energy. But I got loads of Alice in Wonderland stickers, so I really want to. I'm just waiting till you guys post all the pictures, and then I get inspiration and I'll do it in a day. How about Wild Robot? That's a book bit. I think we're all buddy reading it last year, though. Some of us didn't read it, yeah. Yeah, me neither. That's also like, I probably have The Weather Weaver, but we're also supposed to buddy read that. So am I gonna start it now? That might be unfair, right? So, hello, Ivka. How you're doing? How you're doing? Sounds very seasonal pro. Yeah, I have been saving it for Polarton for years, and every time Polarton comes around, the audiobook isn't there, and then months later it's available again. I don't know what keeps happening. Or I forget about The Raven and the Reindeer. So I think I want to read it for 3 years now, and I keep saving it for winter, or Polarton specifically. But yeah, then the chances are high that after that I only want to read T Kingfisher or Gothic Horror. So that makes me a bit nervous. I'm using it as my planner everything notebook, so I really need to finish. Oh yeah, yes. Tired of scrolling in the last few pages of my old one. Yeah, fair enough. I just use it for books. So I'm good. Books and knitting. I'm gonna make my journal set up most likely in 2 days. Want to post a wrap up first, hopefully today. Oh yeah, that's good. But I also like to see wrap up because that is also inspiration, right? Then I'm like, oh, they were so pretty. I want that too, and then I do it. So that is evenly helpful. I'm completely out of switch. And also your overall spread that you made already was so pretty. Make the post. I mean, I finished setting it up. Yeah. You are on point with that. I'm very proud. I posted the flip through reel already. I'm not sure if I've seen that. I have to look it up. I'm gonna look that up in the next one. Hello, Cleo. How you're doing? How is life treating you? Hello, Hermie. How is life? Let me find the pattern. Oh, I did add an extra button pull. So. All right, I did do. Oh, 3 more rows. 3 more rows. I feel I can do that. Oh, that I can finish in one sprint. That's great. I'm relaxing and I've been booking crocheting a blankets for Isabel. Oh, nice. Do you have a specific pattern that you're following, or what colors are you using? Like, if we're talking crochet here, me, I need all the details. I'm very excited about it. Life's good. How's you? I don't know. I got sick yesterday, and it was supposed to be fine, or it felt fine this morning, and this afternoon, I didn't feel great anymore, and my body decided it needed sleep all afternoon. So I'm not sure if it is because it's still, recuperating from the festive days, or if I'm getting a bit, you know, sick, but like fluish sick instead of having a lot of pain. So overall, I'm good. Did good. Forced myself to walk in spite of the snow and rewarded myself with books as multiple. That is a great decision. I love that. But the hike was 1,000 steps too short for my day to go. Oh, that's unfortunate. Damn it. Do you have a treadmill to finish those last 1,000 steps, or are you gonna do it tomorrow? All right, I don't have to keep this. I got it. How about we start a sprint for 45 minutes? I will start the taking no treadmill. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's. I never wanted one, and Yop bought one, and now I have to be honest, it is quite handy to have. um, yeah, especially with us being sick, it was so good to build up without having to leave outside and all the neighbors to talk to again. That took up the time, so that was very nice about it already. And it is good for stuff like this too. Like if you just miss a few steps to get them in nice, warm, and cozy. All right, I'll see you guys in 45 minutes. Hello, how did you all do? I have started the Raven and the Reindeer, and I did not finish the scarf yet. I'm this close to finishing the second row out of 3. I am supposed to do it in the back loop only, but I think the last row I would like to do it just normal double crochet. That seems more sturdy for the last row. But yeah, then the scarf is done. So I'm excited about it. How did you all do? I recently got a walk bit. Oh, I think that is what we have too, if I'm honest. I think that is the correct term. No goals or anything. I just like looking out the window and walking, and it got me to clean none of my bed. Yeah. Like, I don't have massive goals. Job wanted one. So he works for those medals from Conqueror Challenge and stuff. So that is easier to do. And I did it when I had to get my condition back. But we have one that you can fold in, and then it's, this thick. So it can scooch under the couch, but you can get it out, fold it up, and then you do have a stand where you can put your hands. And it does tell you, because I have a walk with 10, love it. If you're not a runner, then with rock. Yeah, we can run on ours. It doesn't go as fast as, the original, the things that are taking a lot of space, basically. But it goes 9 kilometers an hour, so you can run on it. So it is fast enough. A walk was like treadmill, but made to be put away easier, and it's just for walking. Yeah, mine is also put away easy, but I can run on it. It goes fast enough that we can run on it. So yeah, I do think I also have a walking pad and not a treadmill. So cool. Yeah, and so walk but move like a treadmill, or it records how. Yeah, it records how much kilometer I have walked, because obviously we set everything in kilometers. How many minutes, how fast I've walked, and something else. Hello, Lila, how are you doing? YouTube is still doing the thing. Oh, so annoying. Yeah. So in case you don't know yet, YouTube does a thing now where it unsubscribes you to channels that you like watching for no reason at all. So if you cannot comment, YouTube might have unsubscribed you, and you have to resubscribe. Lila has this for 2 live shows now, and it's tedious. So I'm so sorry. Yeah, if you're quiet, I can absolutely understand. My plans are listening to Heartless Hunter and maybe some knitting. I hope the knitting goes well. Yeah, don't worry. If you don't chat, I know you're here. It's so tedious. Especially when it happens multiple times in the live show. I just finished making dinner. Listen to my book while cooking. Nice. Well done, well done. What are you eating? Good old Cozy in our PJs, and now Jack and I have started Stranger Things. Nice. Well done, well done. I was wondering, in case I think you're the most likely to do it, or Judith. But does any of you play Animal Crossing? And are you, preparing again for the update that we're getting in 10 days? I am. So I have been decorating the island a bit more, but I don't know. I do something wrong, because I cannot plant fruit for the fruit trees, and I still don't have all the fruit trees on my island. So I would like to plant all the fruits on my island to have all fruit trees and make a, I don't know how it's called anymore. It slipped my mind. Where you have a lot of fruit trees. It's a real life thing too. It's not a vineyard, because that is for grapes, but with fruit trees. I would like to make that, but I can't for some reason. And my money is also out. So I was thinking if more people here are actually preparing for the update, we might be able to get into turnips. I've never done it in a community, but it would be so much fun. I've never been into the turnip market at all because of that reason. But I think it would be so fun. If we buy turnips someday and everybody shares what their turnip prices is, so we all could find a good price, that would be helpful. So I was thinking about that. Hello everyone, I read 2 chapters of One Piece volume 111. Nice, well done, well done. Is it good? Must be, right? I am trying to finish all my arcs that are below 100 pages today. Wow, that is great, Molly. That's a nice goal. That sounds funny. I got a couple of rows crocheted, but my arms are sore this evening, so I'm going slow. Yeah, please, if it starts to hurt, stop. I'll wait till tomorrow. I have just over an hour left of Cabin 0. Nice, almost done. Do you like that? That one is still on my TBR. Mine doesn't have the place for my hands, but I put mine near my bookshelf so that way I can hold the shelf if I need it. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I really like to have the place for my hands because I put a crochet back. No, I put a project bed there where I hang it. So I can knit socks while walking. That is what I do. I originally did that for me, but when I reopened the live stream, it did recognize me as a subscriber. Right, that is good. That is good. It's such an annoying thing. Yeah, I tried that with me, but refreshed and I forgot it was messing with me. Yeah, well, good. Let it to keep forgetting to mess with you all. I had that a few times, even I was still subscribed. Right, it is so crazy. I need to unsub and resub again so I could chat. I hope they fix the issue soon. Yeah. It has been going on for months, but I feel like lately it has been more prone. I have it, but I've not played it for ages. Yeah, I don't know. I started it again somewhere last year, when I was sick. And I made a pink island. I've never fully decorated an island before. And then I lost interest for a tiny bit, but now I'm fully back. I log in every other day or something to say hi to the villagers and stuff and decorate for a bit. And I was like, maybe you guys know some, discourse for turnip prices or something. I found out today that I only have 300,000 on my bank account. That is not gonna cut it for decorating an island. So I made gimbap, kind of the Korean version of sushi. Yeah, I know it. I like, or I haven't tried it, but it looks good and it is something I would like to try one day. Nice. I don't have a Switch, so I haven't played Animal Crossing. Yeah, but you're a gamer, so that was the whole thing. It's like, well, Judith is a gamer, so she might do it. Kate games, so she might do it. I play Animal Crossing, but I haven't been prepping as much as I should. Yes, same. But also, to be honest with you, I don't know how I need to prep. I find it hard after 3 stars I find it hard to, know what to do. So I decorate and say hi to my villagers. And that's kind of it. So I don't really know how to prepare. Could be probably good to have some nook miles, right? I think I need one more stretch to get some more nook miles out of that. Probably need more money. So yeah, but I've never played it normal. I did play it more slowly this time, so that was nice. But I usually use treasure islands and stuff, so I always cheat. But I was like, this might be a good time to get in the normal stock market, in the turnip market. I love gimbap. Yeah, it looks so good. Usually when I see it, I would really like to try it one day. One Piece is still really good. Volume 110 made me sad cry, happy cry again, and laugh very loud. Oh, it's been a roller coaster of emotions again. I love it so much. Yeah, that is great. I love that for you. I was busy with some admin. We'll do workout during the next sprint. Well done, Avka. Well done. Load. Yeah, it's I got there. It's really good. It's interesting the way it's written from a character's POV. All right. For some chapters, and as a narrative POV from the rest, and I haven't worked out why yet. Very intriguing. That's good. That sounds good. Yeah, I'm a little confused on what to do, what I need to do other than saving Nook Miles and order as much stuff as possible ready for decorating the hotel rooms. Yeah, I think we get new stuff, and you have to. I think what we should be doing is getting materials. What I've heard is that you need to make items, let Captain ship them, and that's how you earn points for the new hotel to get the new items. And the items that you need to deliver were all things you should, all the do-it-yourselves, DIYs. So I think we mostly will need loads of materials. And then I assume you need at least 3 stars to get the hotel, but it might even be 4 or 5 stars. We don't really know, right? So I do not have 5 stars on my island. I have 4, I believe. I'm still tempted to get Entitled Goose Game for my computer. I've heard of this, and a lot of people love it, but I have never played it. So. But it isn't that expensive, is it? And the scarf is looking so good already. Really need to work on mine after I'm done with my mom's granny car. I am now in the last row. Then it's done. So very pleased with it. But then again, I left my mom's granny square cardigan all alone. So, you win some and you lose some. But I really want to finish this so I can start the January and February project. And feel better that this is finished. Obviously, it wasn't in the 2 months that we planned, but it's not that many days off, right? I just don't want stuff to linger too much, if that makes sense. We need to get in a sprint, people. My yarn is almost out, so I need to get a new wool. For the 1 row, that is annoying. Oh well. I should have 1 more, so it should be fine. I was super cheap last year, as I checked. I just know I'll spend all my time messing with people as a goose and read 0 books. Yeah, but does it matter? You're not, nothing bad is going to happen if you don't read for a bit. If you want the month of messing with people as a goose and without reading, why not, Jens? Why not? You are allowed to have multiple hobbies. Is going to, make multiple hobbies make your life easier? Probably not. It is hard to juggle them sometimes, but, I always have fun and I never get bored, so I think they're positive and negatives to anything. My mom's birthday is in January, so I might not be able to finish it in time for that. Oh, yeah, then you really... Yeah, I get that you're really trying to make it work now then. I want to make a table sleeve for my granny squares at first, but it turns out she already has a sleeve for it. Oh, a tablet one. Yeah. So now I'm making a cardigan. Oh, and that is a lot more work than a tablet sleeve. So yeah, you really cut yourself in the fingers there. That is a lot more work. You need a lot more granny squares for that. You could have made a bag, like a handbag. That is also one I would like to make this month. Because I want to gift that. I've started it, but I sewn it wrong. So I have to get it out and redo it. And that's, why it's not done yet. All right, we need to be in the next sprint. My yarn is out. But we're definitely getting somewhere. This is where the bottom will be. It's so... That's the only thing. It is so extremely wide. But it's fine. I get it. Let's move into the next sprint. And we'll see you all in 45 minutes. Hello. How did you all do? I finished the scarf, so I'm now sewing on the button. All ends are woven in, so I'm very pleased with it. And the audiobook just made me laugh for the first time. We have met a raven. And Gerda is very curious. The raven has an extremely long name, which we shortened to Mouse Bones. And she has Mouse Bones. Are you a girl or a boy, raven? Whereas Mouse Bones answers, I'm a raven. And the rest is no concern of you, since we're not going to have acts together. It was so cute. I love it. Very much a fan of Mouse Bones already. So that is fun. How did you all do? I want to make matching bags for Isabel and my niece because they like having a grown-up lady's bag to put their pocket money and lip balm in. I absolutely love it. And they're such cute crochet bags. I am trying to make one of these very popular granny square bags that make a port. So it's a shoulder bag. But I've also seen backpacks. I was supposed to make a backpack for a baby gift, but I did not do it. So I've got to mention I have an appointment in a few minutes. Hopefully, you'll still be here for an hour. So I hope the appointment goes well. Oh. The next print will probably be the last because I don't want to force it. It feels fine now, but like it hasn't been fine for this afternoon and last night, so I don't want to kind of force it, if that makes sense. I ate and did the dishes, then watched YouTube. Nice. Well done, well done. Finished all my items for tonight and did a workout. Nice. Well done. Well done. That's great. A lot accomplished. I love Mouse Moose as well. He's still one of my favorite Kingfisher characters. Oh, that is great to hear. That is great. Yeah, I'm liking this book so far. And I think it is good that I've started it now. Because Job also gave me the Snow Queen letterbound. So I should be able to read about the Snow Queen and probably Jack Frost, the original stories. So I might do that next. It feels extremely fitting right now. You know, we're going to Disney at the end of the year to see the world of Frozen, which is also based on the Snow Queen, so it feels fitting this year to read stuff like this. Next print, I like to pick up my book. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. What are you... Oh, damn it. There goes my needle. What are you reading it? Stop for dinner and chatting a bit. Nice. Hope dinner was good. Still watching Stranger Things. I would not have expected anything else. That is good though. That is good. it's done. So, I have 55 minutes left of my book. Oh, that's unfortunate. So you probably have to do the last 10 minutes alone. I'm sorry. Where is the button? Whoop. There it is. This is my scarfy scarf. I think it's cute. And it's warm, nice and warm. That is the most important. But this was the November and December project for the Stiffs, which is this is the Wanderer scarf, the crochet version. I've read another piece, a One Piece chapter. I put Nick to bed, gave the cats snacks while I was watching for tea water to boil. Nice, nice, nice. Might also be because The Raven and Rainbow was my first Kingfisher, and the Snow Queen is one of my favorite winter fairy tales. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Did you see there will be another new Gothic? Nay, but I was hoping it would. Like, she publishes one Gothic horror and one fairy tale every year, right? So I was kind of hoping. Wolfworm. Wondering where that would be based off. Nothing rings a bell immediately. Mostly they're based on something. It looks so good, thank you. It looks amazing. It looks like you can't wait to wear mine when it's like, yeah, I really like it, and obviously you can put it on and off. The yarn is Drops Charisma, and the color would be color 45. Drops is very cheap yarn, so it's probably easy for people to get. Probably not USA. It is absolutely European. So yeah. So it is harder in the US, but this is color 45. I'm happy. And I like the button because now it is closed off. Like, that does help. Obviously, you can also just tuck it in. But I like that at least one is. No clue. I'll get all our books. Yeah, exactly. Like that. That is the plan, right? That's why I was like, am I really going to read a T. Kingfisher now? Because I do not have a lot of books left. I still have the Sorcerer's Combs to call. And I think that's the only book I own that I still need to read by T. Kingfisher. And the amount of books I need to read by T. Kingfisher is getting low. And the ones I need to read are the older ones that are hard to buy. So, yeah. That is what you get if you read more than 2 Kingfishers a year. Which I happily do. Wolfram is one of my pre-orders most anticipated for 2026. Yes! I haven't pre-ordered it. I barely pre-ordered, to be honest. But it is definitely my most anticipated. One of my most... probably now my most anticipated. Because I haven't checked who comes out with new books yet. I just assumed the Kingfisher would come with 2 books, and they're both the most anticipated. Like, they're both on the list. There are just a few authors. If they come out with new books, they're immediately on the list. No questions asked. Why are animals so strange, behaving so strangely? With the aid of a housekeeper and local healer, Sonia discovers that Halder's entomological studies have taken him down a dark road. I know which this is going to be based on. Oh no, it is full of parasitic maggots that burrow into human flesh. Maybe. I could be still though. Shall be based on the Island of Dr. Moreau, which is one I really, really like. I really like that Gothic horror. I would not be mad if the Kingfisher did that. Like, that is... Yes, please. Like, same unit. Yes, same. Yeah. Anything to Kingfisher comes up is... I don't pre-order much either, but I'm trying to a bit more this year because I read an article about how it helps authors and I'm falling for it. Yeah, it does help authors, so... I would like to do it more too, but I usually keep forgetting. I'm terrible at it. I've just looked up Wolfworm and it says something darker than the devil stalks the North Carolina woods in Wolfworm. A new Gothic masterpiece from New York's best-selling author TK. Yeah, and it says something about edible experiments. And the drawer might be his new target. And the maggots. Eating human flesh. I think he is using the human flesh eating maggots to insert in the humans and make them more animalistic. Hence, therefore, it is gonna be the Island of Dr. Moreau retelling. That is what I assume. But obviously, I don't know, right? Like, this is just what I came up with right now. And I would not be mad about it. I would not. But I don't know, right? If it is true. I need to catch up on my Kingfish. I've only read Ned on Bone and the Vulture one. I forgot the name. Is that House of Good Bones? Is that the one you mean? Because those two are great. So those are some good choices of you. But absolutely, Hello Places needs to be one. If you only read one more... No, that is not true. Look. It's gonna be such a hard one. Because I want you to read Hollow Places as well as What Moves the Dead, for obvious reasons. That whole series counts as one book, just so you know. So, if you only pick 2 The Kingfisher books, those are it. You still got left with 4 books. Because What Moves the Dead is a trilogy now, but that also counts as one. They're all novellas, it counts as one book. But you're not allowed to choose only one more T. Kingfisher book. You need to read both of them. Yeah, if you want to read the Gothic horror, those 2. If you want the fairy tale, read the Snow White one. Yeah, Tornage is really good. Tornage is the fairy tale side as well. Tornage is nice. I like Tornage. But I can see that people either like her dark fairy tale side or the Gothic horror side, but maybe not both of them. I do. I like both. But, I can see that there's a difference there. So, I can see that people might only like one side. So, if you really want to read only the Gothic horror side, then you need to read What Moves the Dead, as well as Hollow Places. That's it. House of Good Boys. I really like that. But the reviews are mixed. But I like it. I like everything T. Kingfisher puts out. So The House of Good Bones is one of my favorite haunted house stories. So yeah, I'm biased. Tona is also so good. Yes, I do love both of them. Yeah, but this is the problem. I love every single T. Kingfisher book. Every single one of them. So I need to own them all, and I do not. And then I would also like anything she written as Ursula Vernon. I have read Torn Edge, A Wizard's Guide of Defense Baking. Like that one as well. Really good. It is on the fairy tale side, but it is not truly a fairy tale. It's really good though. Obviously, I've read What Moves the Dead, Hemlock and Silver. Love both of them. Nettle and Bone, The Twisted Ones, The House with Good Bones, Hollow Places I've read. And I think that leaves me with the Paladin. No, that's not true, because we have all the older ones. I still need to read What Stalks the Deep, though. And Sorcerer Comes to Call I have started but not finished yet. I need to read the Paladin's Grace trilogy, which is the one I am the most scared of. I need to read Clockwork Boys and The Snake Eater still. The Snake Eater is also from last year. And The Wonder Engine, The Clock Tower War Omnibus, I don't know. Daggerbound, I still need to read. I've read Brian Ray Roses. I obviously still need to read Wolfworm because it's still coming out. The Seventh Bride, is that Black or Bluebeard retelling? I don't know. It's just a question. Harriet the Invisible Hamster. But that is Ursula Vernon, right? That is her middle grade. Jackalope and the Wives, I still need to read. I am now currently reading The Raven and the Reindeer. I really want to read The Nine Goblins because that book looks so cute. Dragonbread, I haven't read yet. I have read Minor Mage. That is the one I like the least out of all of them. And then I need to read Illuminations. I have read Summer Orcas. So yeah, not a lot left for me, unfortunately. Which is sad. I would like 100 more T.K. Kingfisher books. The Hollow Places is so good. Yeah. Yeah. After What Moves the Dead, that is my favorite. I just cannot get over What Moves the Dead. And that whole trilogy is great. I still need to read the third book, but I assume it's great. The second book was great. So many books I'm looking forward to. Also, the Wayward Children book is coming soon. Yeah, it's usually in January, right? The Seventh Bride is Beauty and the Beast, Blackbird one. I love that one. Oh, that's good. Yeah, the Bride and Bryony was a Black Beauty one. Not the Black Beauty and the Beast one. And that is my favorite Beauty and the Beast retelling I've read. Ever. So, I'm excited about it. I am. Let's get to the timer screen because I do have to put on last sprint since this is gonna be the last sprint. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 books left, and then 14 with the book that is coming out next year. I do not see fairy tale retelling though this year. That is coming out, so that would be unfortunate if that is true. Tornage is my favorite one from the retelling so far. All right. I really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 stars. Don't get me wrong, but Nettle and Bone as well as Silver and Hemlock are my absolute favorite. Nettle and Bone for the story, and Silver and Hemlock for the main character. I just vibed with that main character so much. It was insane. So yeah, that is why those are my favorite. All right, let's go for another 45 minutes. And this is the last sprint, but I will see you afterwards and talk about it. Hello. How did you all do? I accidentally touched the microphone, so I think I was a bit low. But now I should be normal. At least it's full on. So if I'm overly loud right now, please tell me. I did that on accident. How did everybody do in the last print? I kind of want to reread all the ones I've read so far. Yeah, I do not blame you. Do not blame you. I think that is what I'm going to resolve to when I've read them all. Because there is no other reason. Just have to. I'm gonna make it back during the last print. Yes! Once again. I found the Kingfisher Backlog Challenge on Storga, so I'll work my way through those. That is fun. A last print batch for you. Yay! Hello, don't forget it was Monday and so sprints. Yeah, it's already Monday again. So weird, right? How are you all doing? Yeah, I'm good. I've started another T. Kingfisher book, so it's a good thing. How are you doing? I can unfortunately not be there tomorrow either because I have to work a night shift, or not night shift, like evening shift. So I work till 11, so I'm home at 12, and that's probably when you're done. So I'm okay. Nice. Game over. Hello, Stephanie. Welcome. Oh, that was it for tonight. I have started The Reindeer and the Raven. Yeah, I don't have a lot left that I haven't read yet. And I saved this one for Polarton for 3 years now. Or 2, I don't know. Long time. No, 3. Before I got sick, so it has to be 3. So yeah, I'm reading it now. I did not want to wait for another Polarton and then either forget about it or have the audiobook disappearing on me again. So I just finished my book and I need to think about it for a bit. Oh, that is good. I kind of like when a book does that. I crocheted 3 rows and then took a shower. Nice. Well done. I'm so glad I finished the scarf. Now I can start with the actual projects of this year. It's not gonna be now, but that is the plan. Still watching Stranger Things. I hope you and Jack are enjoying it. Listen to an audiobook and cleaned up a bit. Which audiobook are you listening to, Eka? I only have 3 hours and 50 minutes left of T. Kingfisher, so that will not take long. Tomorrow I will listen to it for at least an hour and a half. In the car, so yeah. Let's see. To me, I like a lasting impression. Yeah, that is nice. Had to get the snow clothing off since I'm still sick and being cold with clothes is good. Yeah, no, that is not good. Please don't. I read a few more One Piece chapters. Nice. Well done. I think most of us have done a lot actually today. It's translated fiction called 108. Yeah, that's the hard one. Oh, I don't know. Is it gone? Just like that? In Dutch? Ja, gongslagen in Dutch. Which project is up first? So the bag is the project for January, February. I would like to make a project bag out of all the swatches I've made. And I would also like to finish the granny square bag. And the granny square bag should be the first, because that is something I would like to give to somebody who is their birthday is in January. The end of January though, so I still have time, but like, yeah, better than than February. And then the project bag from the swatches could be in February. I've made a lot of swatches, so I think I only need to sew for that one. Sew the swatches together and then sew the lining in. That is not completely true because they pick up new stitches and then knit a bit to put the cord through. So I absolutely need to do that. But I feel like that bag is not going to be a lot of work unless I have to make more swatches than I already have. Then it is going to be a lot of work. But otherwise I feel like it's going to be okay. Like it's not going to take that long. Now it looks like the round project bags that I gathered for free, but then with swatches. And then March and April are stuffies months, and I'm also still in debate because of that, because I really want to make Frank and Teddy, but also I found this really cute pattern from the Cheshire Cat. So I was already in debate, but then I got this. Let me grab it. Look! A friend made me the pencil bears from Alice in Wonderland. So now I feel like I definitely need to make an Alice in Wonderland plushie too. So the Cheshire would be a good one. Also maybe the White Rabbit. So yeah. And I don't know if I can do 2 plushies like Frank and Teddy as well as the Cheshire. Or the how's it called? The chicken, the mental health chicken, but it's not called the mental health chicken. It's called the emotional support chicken. Gong is English gong or chime. Yeah. Great. Chime, people, it's a chime. Yeah, it's a hard one, right? That's okay. Yeah. I love this so much. Josephine made this for me. And I think it's so cute. I love it. Cute. I'm just thinking if I could make one of the round bags as we all will make together, but add a tapestry pattern, that should work. Yeah, that should absolutely work. I also feel like mosaic crochet would work. And I think there are plenty of patterns out there for it that are free. Like you only need the graph, right, of the stuff, so that you would like to make. I think that would definitely work. I'm going to finish Isabel's blanket and a hat for Matt. Ollie, Cam, Lou, Isabel, and Clara. Oh, that are a lot of hats. Then I can start the Stage Witches projects. Yeah. You might end up either in the steady, but I think you might end up in the sock months. That is a lot of hat. Too many of these is all right. Isn't that the case? It is a bit idiotic because I really wanted to make realistic goals this year. And I still need to film them. But I was like, well, let's make 4 sweaters and socks for me. That is probably all I can do. I really want more socks and I really enjoy making sweaters. I have made 6 garments in the past 2 years, but obviously I was at home, full time, not able to do anything else than knit, crochet, and read. So 6 garments is probably not realistic. Let's do 4. And then I chose patterns from sweaters that I either already have on my needles, because, those need to be finished and that is going to take time, or that I have been wanting to make for years. And totally forgot that, I also host Stitch Wishes, and we have loads of projects for that too. So I don't think it's all going to fit anymore. I already had to change up the sweaters, and it's a bit of a pain. Because obviously I cannot change the sweaters that are already on my needles. They're on my needles, I want to finish them. The only one I do not have on my needles yet is a very fluffy quarter zip one. And it has that plush yarn. Like, it's baby a teddy. The yarn is called Teddy Yarn. I really want to make it. I have not made it last year because the yarn is expensive, and I was ready to do it. And then we booked Disney at the end of the year. And my brother gave me a Knitting with Disney book this Christmas that has a very, very pretty Beauty and the Beast colorwork knit sweater in it. And it is stunning. Obviously, I now need that sweater going to Disney in winter. I need a sweater. And I want that in pictures in Disney. Obviously. But the only thing I can give out is a stockinette sweater and replace it for colorwork. Well, there is already another colorwork sweater on my needles. So I am going to make the first colorwork sweater not colorwork for the full body, but just the yoke. And hope it works out. That is basically hope it works out. And I really hope I still have time to make a lot of socks for myself, because I really, really want more woolen socks. So, yeah. And I also still want to figure out the knitting machine. Maybe with that, I can easily do socks. And it is not gonna problem, but we'll see. The hats are all the same, but different sizes. It shouldn't take long, I don't think. The blanket is a quick fur blanket, but it's heavy and hard on my hands, so go slow. Yeah, then go slow. Like, yeah. Obviously, when it is for a kid, you want to finish it faster, but I'm sure your kid doesn't want you to hurt your hands, so take it slow. I would like to make a hat too. It's stupid. And it was not on the cards, but now I know that I'm going to Disney, and I have seen on my, I'm seeing Disney everywhere now because I've looked for Disney videos. I have a full year, almost, and it's already becoming a problem. So what I saw on my Pinterest was a knitted Disney hat, because now I get Disney everywhere. And it was just a knitted hat. I think it's with chunky yarn, and it was black with a red brim, and then it had the Mickey ears on it, and I was like, that is so cute. And I think a hat in Paris in December is not gonna be a luxury item. I think it might be needed. So yeah, I might need to make that one too now. But see, like, I have not even had time to film the projects for 2026 video, and I'm already adding stuff. And it's already becoming a problem. I think my list is already bigger than I can make in a whole year or so. I would want to add a K-pop mascot with a self-made pattern. And that absolutely works. And I think I would need to get over my fear of sewing online things. It is not as bad as it sounds. But also, if you crochet it tight enough, with mosaic crochet, I feel like that is the case. You don't need a lining per se. I think it is nicer to have one. But if it is tight enough, nothing will fall out anyway. So you're good. So maybe that lessens the anxiety, right? That you can do it if you feel like it, but it is not 100% necessary. I don't. Yeah, but again, my mom told me to sew when I was a kid, so I'm not afraid of a lining. I have sewn in knitting and crochet both by hand as well as with a sewing machine, and it worked both times. So if that is helpful at all. I wanted to make a project bag with something on it as well. Yeah, that is, go for it. Absolutely go for it. Honestly, Judith, I think I have seen very cute fox bags. You also shared like the little pouch you wanted to make. That is how we came up with the idea of bags anyway. So also feel free to do that. And I have also seen round project bags that are made from granny squares that I actually really liked, which I did not expect as not a granny square lover. But that one looks really cute. I don't think I can easily put a photo out of it now. I have it somewhere on my phone, but oh, here it is. There it is. It is just I do not want to recommend a lot of paid patterns because I don't want to make people have to purchase things when they're free to. If that makes sense. And if it's free, then we all can look at the pattern. If there are questions about the pattern and how to do it, I at least have the options to look at it. And anybody that wants to help has the ability to look at it and see, oh, this is what they mean. And I want to start my book blanket after I'm done with the squares from Mom. Yeah, do it. That is going to be fun. Already looking for fun LMC squares ideas for the Alice Widow White book. Yeah. Oh, they are there. They are there. Yeah, I have seen so many scarves. There are gloves in my book from Alice. It's all color work. It is such a lot of work. But oh boy, do I want them all. It's just that the gloves are the ones with the pointy tip. They're like this shape and then this. I don't like that. I need finger gloves. And that is a pain to knit, I imagine. So I don't do it. Hey, Denise, love the cow. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, hi, Kayla. This is the Stitch Witch cowl we were supposed to make in November and December, and I just finished it. So I'm a tiny bit late. But yeah, that is what this is. How are you doing, Kayla? Hello from Hermie. Love, hello. Also, there's my trip to Evelyn in June, which peeps are invited to hang out that day. Yeah, I might do it. My vacation is in June. But I'm not sure, because we would like to go away, and I'm not sure in which days that are gonna be. But otherwise, I might host a meet and greet in the Efteling when you're there too. That is I just forgot the date, and obviously I still don't know when we're going, but I should have my vacation in the first 3 weeks of June. I have sewn things before, but my sewing machine is terrible, but I'm half at least confident I could sew it on by hand. Yeah, I would then just do it by hand, if I'm honest. My sewing machine, I don't know if it's still good. It needs a maintenance when I keep it too long, and it just had maintenance, but then I didn't dare to sew because the pain wasn't as over as I thought it was. So I'm not sure if it needs maintenance again before I can use it, or if it's still good. If not, I will also sew in the lining by hand. But it is neater if I do it on the sewing machine. I don't sew as tidy by hand. Also, still want to make a tiny pouch, but there are so many good. Yeah, that is the problem. And I would like, I always try to make the patterns for knitting and crochet look similar, so that it doesn't matter if you're knit or crochet. You can just join in and sort of make the same thing. And then obviously everybody is welcome to do their own thing in that team. So if you're making bags, feel free to make any bag you want, right? If you want a pattern on it, go for it. If you would like to purchase a bag pattern because that is the bag you're digging, go for it. Do it. If you do not want to make a project bag like we do, but you want to make a handbag or anything, go for it. Like, it's just, we're all making bags those 2 months, so you can join in the fun. We can share patterns and anything, or help each other out if necessary. Stuff like that. The Frankenstein you find, I need to make it some point so we get out. Yeah, the Franken Teddy is great, right? I've had that pattern for 3 years now, and I haven't done it. So I feel like it is also time. And I have yarn. I have this yarn left over, which I think would make a very good Franken Teddy color. So you're done with the thing. I am done with the thing. All ends are woven in as well. The button is sewn on. There's the button. So we're all good. It is all nice and tidy. This is it. This is how it ends up looking. Whoop, whoop. I saw that the price of my health insurance went up to an. I need a minute. Yeah. Damn. Very slow day, but it's not over, I can still get more done. Well, I hope you do. This was unfortunately my last sprint, so I'm not going to be helpful being productive anymore. I'm sorry. I think I'm here, and there June 3, 4, or 5. And June 2 will be in Tilburg, and 6 will be in Breda. All right. I think that should be absolutely doable, because I will probably go the second week of the vacation if we're going. We like to go in the middle, if that makes sense. And then it will probably be the 3rd or the 4th. Oh, that is January that I'm looking at. Sorry. Give me a second. June. Oh, you are there in maybe Friday then. I have to check. Because I'm not sure if people can go midweek though. That is a thing. If everybody rather be there on Saturday, that is, yeah. Then we have to do it on Saturday. If you're going to Tilburg, there is a very, very good ghost tour there. Probably not for you, but I just need to tell you because it is amazing. You don't see ghosts, but you hear a lot of ghost stories. So. But there are no ghosts visible, and there are no jump scares. If that helps. Kleine made a big attempt to finish the finished scarf routing. Yeah, I need to take a picture tomorrow and put it on Ravelry. That was like pick the weekday, and it don't do crowds. Yeah, I would too personally, to be honest with you. But if this is gonna be a group thing, I have to pick a date that the group is able to come. So we'll see. We will see. I'm gonna do it a bit more closer to that day, to that month. Probably decide on it end of April, beginning of May. I see that the snow was terrible again. All right, I'm gonna let you go. With my mind, I don't need jump scares. Yeah, there are no jump scares. Otherwise, I would not have done it. There are no jump scares. But the tour is really, really good. So I'm kind of inclined to, if we do an afternoon meeting, to also see if we can get the tour in that night. Because I all want you to enjoy that tour as well, because it's really good. So we'll see. Thank you so much for being here, hanging out with me today. I had a lot of fun, so I hope you did too. I hope it was also a tiny bit productive instead of me yapping all the time. Have loads of fun on sprints from Barbara tomorrow. I unfortunately have to work, but I hope you guys have loads of fun, and I will see you somewhere on the Days Girl probably. Bye!